Teacher Grizzy, good morning. You are so multi-talented. Sean, good morning. Roger Blair, I hope everybody's having a great day. We have a cold, rainy day here. It is about 34 degrees, overcast, rain. Thank you, Teacher Grizzy. I hope everybody got the big deals on their holiday shopping. Monkey runs. Good day. Hmm. Well, I only have Sonia. Hello, Sonia, and good evening to you. Um, I've only got one chat window going, so I don't know why you wouldn't see Teacher Crizzy. Sonia, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day, young lady. And are the fires out? Have they put out the fires in the buildings there? Ah, okay. Yes. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I got one little problem solved. Seems that the powers that be did not like being accused of spying on children. So that little bump in the road got corrected. Oh, thank you, Sonia. You're a dear. And you're teaching late at night. I hope the fires are out there. Uh, for what I'm talking about is in Hong Kong. There was like six. I think it was six high-rise buildings on fire, and oh, searching for the missing people. Yeah, that was a sad situation. Apparently, they were using bamboo for scaffolding, and bamboo was just grass. And you know how fast dried grass will burn. So the flames spread to at least six buildings. Thank you, Monkey Run. Uh, Monkey Run, if you want to share your channel here, you type exclamation ME for me. And Nightbot will wake up. Let's see if we can't get him woke up because he's had a few days off. Oh no, Sonia, that's terrible. And these buildings were high rise buildings in Hong Kong. I mean, that they were just terrible. Donna, good evening, Donna. There you go, Monkey Run. Donna, I hope you're doing well. I am glad to hear that, Donna. Donna, by the way, just so you know, the there was a movie in the '70s, and the name of the movie was Ben, and Michael Jackson wrote the song Ben as the theme song to that movie. And hey, John P., the movie was about someone who had a pet rat named Ben. And Ben was uh, kind of evil. So just so you know that song Ben is about an evil rat. Well, just in case, Donna, I wanted to make sure because I don't think you were around in the '70s. I may be wrong, but you look too young to have seen that. John P. Monkey hugs. That sounds a little different. We know what you're talking about, though. You're good. You get a monkey hug. You get a monkey hug. Everybody gets a monkey hug. Yeah, that's the people that usually comes to chat. Oh, monkey. All of those are disabled. There's too many people out there that knows how to take over Nightbot remotely, so I disabled that. But if you want to have some fun, uh, there's only three. You can type in from that list there of people. You can type in exclamation their name, and it'll pull up their information because they're always coming to chat. I need to expand that list. But I go live at random times, and I could not ask anybody to try to keep up with me and moderate. So I put Nightbot in, and it regulates chat fairly well. But if you use the wrong words, it'll time you out. Thank you, Sonia. I don't know why Sonia's working so late. But we're off to a good start. We've got Europe represented here. Let's see here. We've got Kentucky. We've got Hong Kong, Korea, Philippines. We're doing pretty good. It being a rainy day and everything, I thought about getting on the treadmill, but it's just not the same as hiking around the mountains. Hiking on walking on the treadmill is boring. Mike, how much snow you got, Mike? Yeah, yeah, Donna. I try to learn just at least a couple of words from everybody's language here. Uh, the most important words are thank you. Well, that's not bad, Mike. We've got that 34-degree rain. So you guys, I'm pretty sure that -6. Well, you're not going to get anything much but snow. Uh, Hopefully, Moggs and Stevie B will be on tonight. I'll be hanging out and chat there. We're going to stay in the 20s and upper 20s and low 30s, which means we're going to get ice. At least you get snow. I mean, you could probably use a leaf blower and blow a lot of the snow off, whatever surface you need to blow it off. Oh, thank you, Sonia. And Donna can sing some good jazz. Donna, I would be more scared in the building where you work than I am on mountaintops. But I mean, inside the building, I'd be fine. But if I, was up on top of it, I just don't trust man-made objects. Julie, hello, Miss Julie. Yeah, I can tell, Donna. I think that's your best singing is on jazz songs. Julie, I hope you're having a good day. Teacher Chrissy. Sonia tries to teach me the entire Filipino language in one sitting. I'm not that smart, Sonia. I know, Donna. I live as far out in the country as I could afford. Hey, coffee cake. Good morning. Good evening, wherever you might be. It is so nice to see you. Thanks, Mike. Now, Mike was stationed, I think, in the Philippines, so he knows Tagalog. And yeah, I know, Mike, I pronounced it wrong. Just deal with it. Mike, I think you're up on the situation, but just in case, YouTube has designated me as a minor. So, oh, John, I'll have to go back and watch that. I need to find a way to sneak in and watch the documentary that just came out, Age of Disclosure. Why, why are you lucky that I'm not in your life? John, explain yourself. Charlie, what's up, girl? So now we got solid representation of the upper part of the states. Recording me. Johnny, you don't have to record me. I mean, it's on YouTube. I'm just that little old mountain man trying to show people this part of the world. Do a little comedy once in a blue moon. Oh, I got you, John. Yeah, the other day John was playing me on his live, so I went to his live so I could hear him and he could hear me talking to him. That was just hilarious. As you can tell, it doesn't take a lot to make me laugh. Oh, yeah, that was the day that I had recently been over to the park hiking, and it was a funny coincidence. We saw a transport. Thank you, Julie. So, a large transport plane, military, flew over, and it was just odd because it's very unusual to see one of those planes fly over the park. And when uh, when I was inside talking to some people that worked at the park, they told me they saw a bright light fly through the clouds. Charlie, I hope you're having a great start to your day. Well, those coffees woke up Nightbot. Very good, Bot. And that short video I posted the other day of the birds in the yard, when I opened the door, half of them flew away. So the video is only showing half of those birds. Moggs, good morning. Well, hopefully one day I will be able to travel to that part of the world. You're all good, Moggs. Don't worry about it. Um, the Florida will be the next trip. Probably stop in South Carolina on the way. And then the next trip after that will hopefully be Gettysburg. Oh, okay, Donna. And I'd like to get back over. There's a couple of waterfalls in eastern Tennessee I'd like to photograph and video. I looked up the route to drive to Utah, and I thought that would be I-40, but it turns out takes me, at least Google Maps takes me north on I-70. Yeah, Mike's a smart guy. Barely hear the birds for the rain going in the gutters. Misty, good morning. I got a bit of a late start, but at least I got a start this morning. Donna, I think Mike's trying to get me in trouble. There was a automatic pew 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 in South Carolina yesterday. Somebody cut somebody else out off on the road, and the person that got cut off flipped the bird, and the person that did the cutting off didn't like getting the bird, so they pulled out their modified pew pew and sprayed some lead toward them. I used to do loan collections, and I was a bartender to work my way through school. So I got some stories. I don't need any more stories. I've been kidnapped twice. And that's all I'm going to say about that story. Like I said, that's all I'm going to say about that story. I might tell a couple of loan collection stories to on Mog's channel if they're interested. But here we want to keep everything oriented toward nature. I think Mike already knows. Uh, I took the ASVAB and was signed up for the Marines, Mike. And somebody in my high school ratted me out for having asthma, so they wouldn't take me. Well, tonight we want Stevie to tell the story. See, you guys are why I put up with all the headaches from the powers that be. Gosh, you guys are so much fun. Uh, oh, by the way, Moggs, I remember Stevie B telling something about taking pictures and they disappeared, but that's it. I don't remember the whole story about the Mogollon Rim. Tony Nasser. Cold and rainy, buddy. It's like 1 degree C and rain. Tony, I sent a text with a link to a video, and somebody bought I don't even know what to call it. It's a simulator for driving race cars, and they paid like counting shipping and everything like $10,000. But it's this huge machine that has hydraulics, and it spins around so that you feel like you're driving the car. It goes, tilts you forward and back, and raises you up and lowers you down. It looks like a blast. Donna, Mike knows a lot about music too. Mike and Tony both know a lot about music. Well, it was right at 10,000. I don't know, if you get a stock car, I think you're gonna pay more than 10,000. Moggs knows a lot about music. He used to be a DJ and he sings. Yeah, you do, Mike. You can't convince me otherwise. But Donna, we see here in the States, if we sing on our YouTube channels, we get shut down. Same difference to me. You got to, if you run karaoke, you know music. It's just like being a DJ. I know a little bit about certain music, not all music. Well, Mike, I'm glad you didn't. No. Everybody knows I cannot sing. And for the most part, I like you guys, so I wouldn't do that to you. That's one of the worst things. When I was a kid, I could sing, and then when my voice changed, I lost all singing abilities. That bugs me more than losing my hair. Yeah, that I can do. Play a little trumpet. I think Donna plays guitar. No, thanks, Mike. Joan, good morning. I hope your day is starting off good. Joan, I know how busy you are. You have a lot on your plate. I'm not so sure I want to know the meaning of that song. Some of the people I've heard sing it, uh, I heard them talking at a later time, and I translated what they were saying, and I instantly stopped going to that channel. There are some things I will not participate in. And Mogion Monster, who just posted his link, that was where I said I'd be in chat tonight. Nah, that's okay. I got other things I need to be doing. Donna, I'm glad to hear you never seen that. I think that's probably a good idea. It sounds like a funny song. That is very true. He earned the name he goes under. Mike is definitely mischievous. Like I said, Mike's no rookie. He's pretty smart. Easy for other people, Donna. I don't do well with language. The only reason I'm able to speak English is because I was born here. And even though I live in the States, I can barely speak English. Plus, Mike has a good setup where he can run other tabs and check stuff. Wow. Wow. That is, I see. When I did look up a little bit about the Philippines, that's one of the things that's kind of sad. Their language is so I have to call it broken because they were invaded by other countries and parts of several other languages came to play. Don't you tell him, Donna. I'm going to have to put Spanish swear words in Nightbot's list of no goes. Oh, I was working in South Carolina, and I don't know who said it, but they said that word, and one of my coworkers saw that uh, uh, saw that it got a reaction out of me. So they bugged me and they bugged me to translate for them. And when I told them what it meant, she went around calling everybody that name, just over and over again. Cool. The the only known for sure about my heritage is I have quite a bit of Cherokee. I've gone back to my great grandmother, and she was full blooded Cherokee, but after the Trail of Tears, they didn't go on any registries. They didn't trust the government. Joan, thank you for stopping by. Sorry for the Spanish lesson. Joan, you and your family are always in our prayers. I hope you do have a great day. And don't worry about any typos. I'm probably the king of typos. Okay. Face the ace. Oh my goodness, it's face the ace. Face, I thought you would be in Florida by now. Face the ace, you'll see quite a few familiar faces here. John P. was here a while ago. Well, I hope you're able to get down there. Just be ready for the bugs. Plenty o' bugs. I watched his live yesterday. That's how I know. And we're getting to that time of year, uh, Moggs, where you guys have daylight longer than we do. See, Moggs, people talk. I listen. I pay attention. Yeah, we're just in for ice and freezing rain and stuff like that. Donna, do you have to go to work tomorrow? Donna works in a high-rise building. No, I did not know that. Oh, good. Uh, Face the ace. That is so nice. Snow is fantastic when you don't have to be somewhere. Gotcha, Donna. No, I don't know that stuff. I'm from the mountains. I don't know too much about other parts of the world. Dragon so sorry. Good evening. Dragon exclamation ME and Nightbot drops your channel so you can share it. I should have pinned that earlier. See, there you go. You only got 5 seconds, Mike. So you said something Nightbot didn't like, so it timed you out. I I told you I got a Nightbot has a list of words I don't want typed in chat. I'm going to have to include Spanish words now. Family show. Family show. Mike's going to make me learn swear words in every language on earth. Donna, now you know why it's WTF, Mike. Uh, and unlike Mogollon Monster, it, it doesn't mean why the fascination for Mike. Uh, Mike's a good guy, though. He helps people out tremendously, and he's a natural comic. He can get you laughing. Oh my goodness. He is so outrageous. Uh, nah. Plus, Mike's a farmer. So trust me, I have a lot of respect for farmers. They put in a lot of work and then they get paid, uh, you know, down the road, delayed gratification. More people need to learn that these days instead of I want it now. Mike done got me coughing. I'm laughing so hard. There we go. Teacher Chrissy. It is always nice to see Teacher Chrissy's big, bright smile. Mike, let's hope not. That would not be a good thing. That's not a funny joke. I think we all need to remember the story we learned as kids, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And there's too much, there's too little, and there's just right. Like, I don't even know where my cowbell is. I used to have one. I used to have a bugle, but I gave those to some kids, though. Yeah, I remember seeing that skit. That was back when SNL was funny, back in the 70s and early 80s. I liked it when Belushi would be the samurai and chop things in half. True. I mean, take a example from Grand Funk Railroad. We're an American band. There's some good cowbell. Hey, Sharon. Good afternoon, Sharon. Yeah, I think calling somebody out for wanting permanent access to a child's microphone, somebody said, "Oh, wait a minute, we can't have it both ways." Oh no, Sharon. Well, Sharon, we hope you get better soon. Oh no. Yeah, it's that time of year. Well, Sharon, hopefully we can give you some nature sounds and some good laughs. Because Mike and Donna have had me in stitches laughing. We want to make her better, not worse. Yeah, I remember that, Mike, because you would call Mio Rider Lola. Not a good 2 for 1. 2 for 1 is good for like buying a cake at the store or buy a pair of shoes and get another pair free. Yeah, that was a couple of years ago, Mike. That was how I first met Mia Ryder. She was in chat and you were cutting up with her. I went to her channel and watched her sing one song, and I had to leave because I thought she was like 12 years old. So I didn't go to her channel until I found out she was in, older. Oh, that's great, Sharon. Now, if you just get well, things will be on the right direction. I know, but she looked so young. I'm serious. I thought she was 12 years old the first time I saw her. And, I just didn't feel comfortable. I, I'm just telling you the way it was. I mean, I wish she was not so shy about singing on stage. She'll sing for her YouTube channel, but she says she's not going on stage. I think the audience would be crazy about her. Absolutely wonderful news, Sharon. I like the Philippines more every day. But listening to them talk, the language is, when they're talking to one another, they're almost singing to each other. So I can kind of understand why so many are good singers. All right, Sharon. Keep an eye on him for other allergies, unfortunately. Better to be safe than sorry. Yeah. Sharon, they didn't think I'd make it 24 hours. And then I was 5 or 6 before they said that I'd probably live, but I'd be a couch potato. And look now. I mean, I got video proof. I'm in pretty good health and do fairly well for 68-year-old. Speaking of Stevie, does she go back to work today or tomorrow? today. Okay. Yeah, Sharon. Used to I wouldn't talk about it because everybody would walk on eggshells around me. But now, like I said, I got video proof. You know, I huff and puff and whatnot, but for the most part, I'm in pretty good shape. I'd go to Donna's house for dessert if I could, but I think all the dessert would be gone by the time I got there. It would take to get to Donna. I think I would be on a plane about 15 hours, give or take. That's the first thing I thought of this morning when I woke up was, am I dreaming about all of these trips or am I going to actually be able to make these trips? Yeah, I know quite a few people in the Philippines, and I know someone who lives close to Cebu. Uh, the I mean, I've been trying to get down to Coral Castle for over a year now. I had it on the list. Uh, made it over to Eastern Tennessee last year. Yeah, but like I say, if you're going to dream, dream big. It costs the same. Uh, I just got to get things lined up, and I'm going to invite people to meet me along the way, or so that I get to meet them, and they either say yes or they say no. Well, Donna, if you get to LA, let me know ahead of time. I've been to LA a couple of times. LA is a nice place to visit. I would not want to live there. Uh, Anaheim, LA, Huntington Beach. Yeah, Huntington Beach. See, the West Coast beaches are totally different than the East Coast beaches. Like I don't know if all beaches in California are that way, but um, Huntington Beach had this large beach, sandy area, and then it dropped off, and there was like a second level of beach that went down to the ocean. Whereas here on the East Coast, the beach just is, especially in Florida, it's wide, and you can go out in the ocean a good ways before it's over your head. Oh yeah, Moggs, very much so. Donna, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's partly because of the water flow. I mean, all the trips that I've taken to Florida in the past, I've taken them in November, and the water was very warm. I was in Fort Myers and Key West. Oh, remember I said Mike was very talented and smart. He's a good cook too, chef. Oh, geez. That appetizing. Oh, Lord. Thank you guys. You do not know how much I appreciate the laughs. Gotcha. Uh, I've had some unusual stuff. I mean, growing up in the mountains, if you didn't eat certain things, you just starve. I mean, squirrel, rabbit, that was an everyday thing. Donna, you timed out for 5 seconds. Uh, and I've had octopi, boiled, uh, snails. It's uh, Nightbot deleted whatever you were talking about, Donna. Yeah, Nightbot got Donna for something she said in the previous statement, but she only got timed out for 5 seconds. So it wasn't anything overly bad. Donna, I don't know why Nightbot did that, so they can't see inside while eating this. Huh. I don't know what you typed, Donna, that Nightbot timed you out for 5 seconds. I haven't had the dish that you guys are talking about, but I've had a lot of other stuff. I'm just keeping it a family channel. That's all. Oh yes, that is a delicacy in Vietnam also, and other parts of that area of the world. Uh, we don't do that here. I mean, other parts of the world do. I mean, we have pet guinea pigs. Other places on the planet eat guinea pigs. So, Sharon, you take care, and I'm glad things are moving in the right direction. Hopefully, you'll be well very, very soon, and for sure, you'll be in our prayers. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock here in the morning. I got a little bit of a late start, but you guys say your byes, and I'm going to step on the back porch and turn the stream off. Yeah, that's good advice if I ever come across it. I've seen it before, but I didn't know what you guys called it. Little crows are doing their thing. I scared one off. Oh, for joy, for joy. Thank you guys again. Trust me, you made my morning. If I'm going to cough, the thing to do is cough from all the laughter. And Mogollon Monster, that's where I'll be tonight in chat. You guys take care, and we will catch you guys again soon. Thank you again.